So I posted a video the other day talking about how fans created a petition on change.org to get Rollie fired off of baddies, right? I posted that, and at that time, the petition had around 50,000 signatures. Well, baby, now the signature has over 100,000 signatures. Not 100, not 1,000. 100,000 signatures. Guys, that is huge, okay? We already talked about why it was huge in the other video. I'll talk about it a little bit more here. But now, people are responding. Lemmy, the CEO of Zeus, has responded. Camilla has something to say. Ahna Mac has something to say. And the woman at the center of it all, Rollie, had something to say, and you better believe we're going to talk about it. Welcome back to Damien After Dark. If you're new here or you have not subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss anything, because there's a lot that's fixing to be rolling out in the new year over here at Damien After Dark, okay? If you don't mind clicking the like button, the thumbs up button, that helps me get into the algorithm so more people like your beautiful self can find me here, okay? Join the conversation, too. I would love to hear what y'all have to say about this whole Rollie fiasco and the fans wanting her gone. Join the comment section. Get in the comment section. Leave me your thoughts and opinions. I'll try to respond back to you. I've been getting a lot of support lately on the channel, and I appreciate all the new subscribers, all the shout outs, all the cash apps, all the love. Speaking of cash apps, if you want to donate to the channel, in the description box below will be ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. I'll also post my Amazon wish list there for those that go that route. Thank you all so much for the donations, love, and support. Now, let's talk about it, because like I said, I posted the video the other day, okay? And at the time when I posted that video, y'all know we talked about how there were like 50-something thousand signatures at this point, right? 50+ thousand signatures. And some of y'all may be like, okay, well, whatever. Zeus is going to do what they want at the end of the day. But I talked about in that video how Natalie and Zeus originally brought Rollie on board because she was loved by the fans on One More Chance. They loved her outspoken personality. They loved that she would run up on a bitch anytime. They loved that she wasn't the typical baddie that had the curvy body and the BBL and the teeth. Well, we all know things have changed. Rollie's changed. Her body's changing. Who she is changing. The fame, I think, has changed her a little bit. We've talked about it here. I'm still a Rollie fan, but I can call it out when I see it. She has changed. I can see why people do have a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to Rollie. We've talked about all that in the last video. But now that all these changes have happened, Zeus really doesn't have a reason for Rollie anymore. They've been championing Rollie and having her as a face of the Zeus network for the last few years because the fans loved her. They don't love her no more. They're turning on her now. And I had talked about in the video how 50,000 signatures, a lot of those people in that signed that are subscribers. And I think Zeus is stupid, but I don't think they're that stupid. I think they're realizing, I think Lemmy and a lot of other people have had meetings and talked about, yo, y'all seen this? You seen this? Have y'all seen? They really putting their foot on Rollie's neck when it comes to wanting her gone. Y'all think Lemmy and them are just ignoring that? I don't think so. I mean, we're talking business at this point, because how many of those 100,000 people, over 100,000 people that have signed this petition, how many of them are going to unsubscribe? I mean, even if 1% of those people, if 1% of those 100,000 people unsubscribed, you've lost 1,000 subscribers. And then that's what, $7,000 a month in income? And you don't always listen to what the fans say, because listen, at the end of the day, I might like somebody, you might not like them, right? But when we got 100,000 people speaking their mind, let me update you guys on the petition, because they keep having to change their goal. On change.org, they have a goal of how many signatures they want on the petition, right? Yesterday, the goal was 50,000. They reached it. They upped it to 75,000. They reached that goal. They upped it to 100,000. They reached that goal. Now they're at 139,000 signatures, almost 140. 1,000 They're at 139,915 signatures, and their goal is 150,000 signatures. Now, since then, since all this shit has came out, I told y'all it got back to Zeus. It's gotten back to Rollie. It's gotten back to everybody. You don't have this many people signing a petition and it don't get back, right? Rollie has responded. Zeus has responded. Lemmy over at Zeus has responded. Camilla has said something. Ahna Mac has said something. So let's look at what Rollie had to say. Let me put it up on, we're going to put it up on the screen. Okay, so y'all see what Rollie posted to her story, responding to the petition. Child, anyways, continue on the y'all little petition that won't do shit. First of all, Rollie, if you're going to try to read the girls, be grammatically correct. Come on now. Y'all be coming up on here trying to read the girls down, and it sound like you got a 5th grade education. She meant to say, child, anyways, continue on with y'all's little ass petition that won't do shit, right? So we know right off the bat that Rollie's feeling some kind of way, or she wouldn't have posted this. If I was Rollie's publicist, management, whatever, I would have said, just don't even respond to it. I wouldn't even address it. She probably ain't got a manager or agent or whatever, but it's affected you, Rollie, and you got to admit, we're almost at 150,000 people. I think somewhere in Rollie's head, she's probably a little bit worried, as she should be. You should be a little worried that this many people, because listen, if people really didn't give a fuck, like some people just don't give a fuck, it's not that deep to me. I don't care if Rollie's on next season. I don't care if she's not. I've said before, I think it's time for them to let her go. She's had a great run. Maybe bring her back in a few seasons, but I do think it's time to let her go. But it wasn't that deep for me to go make a petition and sign it. However, some people are over it, and that's their opinion. That's their right. And Rollie, I feel like you should be worried. If I was you, I would be saving my coins. I would be holding on to my money, get me a good savings account with some high interest rates or whatever it is, whatever high, APR, whatever the fuck they call it, where you save your money and you accrue money over time. Start lining you up some business deals, get you some Instagram endorsements. I would be lining something up because it doesn't look good. And if Zeus does bring her back, it's just poor business on their part because people are going to unsubscribe. People are going to leave. They're already on the verge of leaving because of Zeus's antics, telling people last minute there's not an episode, dragging episodes out, shitty casting. People are already on the verge. They're asking y'all to do something, which is simple. Give us a different cast and stop casting Rollie. That's what the people want. Now, Camilla also responded to the petition. This is what Camilla had to say. Camilla said, giving out evictions and you getting petitioned by the public is crazy. Well, we know that Camilla has been at Rollie's throat ever since the season has aired. Now, there wasn't really any much tension between Camilla and Rollie on the show. I think we'll see a little bit of it in Jamaica, but there wasn't much tension between them on the show. However, once the show has ended and I think they've seen what each other has said about each other or whatever the case may be, they probably watched the show, got triggered by it. And I think what it was actually Rollie had made a comment towards Camilla. I don't know what she was addressing or why she made this comment, but she said that Camilla looked like she had a kangaroo pouch on the show. Now, it's very ironic coming from Rollie to body shame someone, considering you're a big girl yourself, Rollie. So the fact that you body shame another woman when you're a big girl yourself, it's kind of distasteful. And those are the reasons why people are turning on Rollie, right? Those are the reasons why people are turning on her. Now, Camilla, we know, had a baby. That's her natural body after giving birth. She's not had the BBL. She's not had the nip tuck. She's not had the veneers. She's not had the tit. And I appreciate that in her, that she has not succumbed to the pressure of Hollywood and the industry. And she's like, fuck it, this is who I am. I appreciate it. I honestly and truly do. And listen, some people were like, someone commented when I had said that before about Camilla, and they were like, oh, you were on Biggie. Biggie had hair on her chin, and you said some shit about her. Yeah, I didn't know that was a health thing. I didn't know that lots of women had issues with growing hair in their chin. I didn't know that, okay? I was educating myself in the process. It could have been an ignorant statement, whatever. However, I embrace when people say fuck it and they just be themselves and don't try to live up to the Hollywood hype. I mean, Camilla's right about this, right? Camilla's right about it. As I've said before, I love Rollie, but I always call it like it is. Rollie, you went around giving eviction notices, handing out notes to Smiley and Biggie, talking about, you need to read this, it's time for you to go, whatever. But you got over 140,000 people who want you to go, giving you a public eviction notice. So Camilla obviously is not laying low on Rollie. She has been going at her ever since. Ever since the kangaroo pouch comment, Camilla has not let up. And keep going, Camilla. I don't blame you. Keep going. Now Lemmy also responded. However, I could not find the screenshot of his response. I looked everywhere because I saw it the other day, but I couldn't remember what page it was on. However, his response wasn't like, all he did was the emoji with the hand on the face. He didn't really give a detailed response. He didn't say any words. He literally had the emoji, like that emoji. He had that, so you can read into that how you want. Some were looking at it like he was saying, oh my God, I can't believe the fans are actually doing this. But Lemmy, you and I both know at the end of the day, that should be a fuck. I'm frustrated because now I have to get rid of this girl. That's what it really should be about. Because you know what it is, Lemmy. Let's have a talk. Because you and Zeus's people, Bree, y'all be watching. We know y'all be watching. So just in case this gets back to the headquarters, listen closely, Lemmy. You've got to do this for business. For business sake. Think about the 1%. 1% of those people to unsubscribe, you're losing $7,000 a month. That's a few employees, right? That's a couple employees' pay. Do you want to lose employees? Because at some point, you have to listen to your fans. You have to listen to your demographic, your audience, the people who are paying your bills. I don't give a fuck what y'all do with Rollie. You bring her back next season, I'm still going to be reporting on the show. I'm still going to make my coin off y'all. So y'all do what the fuck you want to do. But if it was me, she would have to go. To be honest, she wouldn't even be on Baddies Caribbean. They haven't started filming Baddies Caribbean yet. If it were me, don't even cast her for Baddies Caribbean. It's Rollie's time to go. I'm speaking on behalf of the people. Because we're not talking about 100,000 people on Twitter talking shit. We're talking about 100,000, over 100,000 people, 150,000 people that took the time out of their day to type their name and sign a petition and put their email in. They care that much. It's time to let her go, Lemmy. Now let's get into Ahna Mac, and I'm gonna get off here because I got to get ready for the after show. Ahna Mac also responded. Now Ahna Mac's been doing a lot of talking on social media, on Instagram Lives, on YouTube interviews. She's done YouTube interviews with T. She's been on her Instagram Live. She's been tweeting. She's been running her mouth a lot. And she has the right. She's on this show. She's watching the show playback. She's giving her commentary. However, I wish Ahna had a lot of this energy in the house that she did. Because she's been coming after a few people. And one of those people is Rollie. Shout out to Baddies T Inc. Shout out to Baddies T Inc. Because they posted this. Where did it go? They posted this video of her saying that she signed the petition to get Rollie off Baddies. Let's play it. Let's play the clip.
So anywho, I signed the petition. Sorry, I couldn't see the comments. I need to read. A bitch is blind. So, anywho, you know I signed the petition. Sorry, I couldn't see the comments. I need to read. A bitch is blind. So,
no, she crazy.
Because if the fat girl come for me, I'm rolling and tucking into Rollie knees. Boom. Maybe. Okay.
No, she crazy.
Because if the fat girl.
So shout out to Baddies T Inc. on Instagram for that video. So obviously Ahna Mac has issues with Rollie too. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if we'll see it play out on the show while they're in Jamaica, but they've had some issues. Ahna, I just hope you're ready at the reunion, boo, because I have a feeling you're gonna be one of the public enemy number ones. I think Ahna's gonna have a lot to answer to at the reunion. I think Rollie's gonna have a lot to answer to at the reunion. Suki, Sapphire, and Smiley. All of these girls are gonna have a lot of standing on business to do, right? So, what do you guys think about this signature getting to 150,000? Signatures almost. This petition getting to 150,000 signatures. Do you think Rollie's time is done? Do y'all think she'll be on Baddies Caribbean? Or do you think they'll wait till after the Caribbean and bring her on a different show? If Lemmy was smart, he would make that phone call today. Listen, Rollie, we've got to part ways. You know, it is what it's business. It's nothing personal against Rollie. It's strictly business. You're not an asset to our company anymore. You're not an asset to this production anymore. Make sure you guys join the conversation and leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. You never miss a beat. We're going to keep it popping over here all 2024. Also, if you don't mind, clicking the thumbs up button right down there below this video and like the video. When you like this video, it helps us get into the YouTube algorithm and they promote us more. So more people like your beautiful self can find us, okay? Last but not least, if you would like to join the Damien After Dark movement, in the description box below will be ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. I'll also post my Amazon wish list there for those that choose to take that route. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. If you want to tune in to the Baddies East After Show, make sure you tune in live each and every Sunday night. We go live at 9 o'clock Central Time, 10 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Mountain Time, I think. Yeah, 8 o'clock Mountain Time, 7 o'clock Pacific. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to get it together. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Damien After Dark. See ya.